Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. It is October the 6th, 2022, and today the topic is appointed again. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. I hope that you all had a great day yesterday. Mine was just fine. Oh, I guess there's a lot on my mind at the moment. One, I want to apologize for being late. I started the live and everything at like 6:18, and I know it's my intention to have these things out by 6. But I'll be honest, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's this week or what, but I've been wondering, should I take a break? I've been wondering, like, for example, if I should just take a break on everything for the month of December or something like that. I don't know if I know I reached out to Elizabeth when I was just like, hey, how are you feeling? You good? You need a break? And I don't know if she wants one. um, and I haven't talked to Boomer about it yet, but I don't know. I've been wondering about that. On one hand, and then on the other hand, I'm like, feeling like I need to stay the course, right? Feeling like I need to continue this journey because at the end of the day, like this morning when I was reflecting on, why am I here, X, Y, and Z? Why am I taking out this time of soul care? That's what the Soul Space app was saying this morning. It's like, think about why you're doing this. And, at the end of the day, hey, God woke me up this morning. Led me in my right mind, woke me up early, if I'm not mistaken. It was like around 3:22. So you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, on the spiritual side, yes, this blesses me to get up in the morning, dedicate this time to the Lord, do this, and ultimately share it, in this, what I call the juice, right? And then I guess on the flip side, I mean, I don't know who listens to me consistently. I mean, I see that there's people that listen every day on the podcast, and then I see that, I get views and whatnot on YouTube. I think I probably get more views on Facebook, but anywho, that doesn't matter. Either way, I'm glad that people are listening, watching. Again, shout out to my guy in Australia that's tuning in and commenting every day. You know, so I don't want to let y'all down. I guess I'm saying I don't want to let y'all down either and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what the Lord do. We'll pray about it and see. But that kind of led to me being tardy, basically. That's why I'm telling you all about this. Because basically, I don't know. I don't know if I just was distracted with a lot of different things on my mind this morning. But yeah, I just was kind of, well, when I was up, I ended up looking up, the verses centered around the time that I woke up, ended up looking at the Strong's correspondence. I think that's what it's called, or let me find the exact name of that app that I was telling y'all about the other day, just in case you weren't listening to me the other day and you don't know what I'm talking about. Strong Concordance. Strong Concordance. I looked up that as well, which is actually the words that you all see today, appointed again. That those were the words that the Strongs brought to me this morning. But I don't know. I mean, obviously that didn't mean much to me at that time this morning. And so I just kind of, I guess, got distracted by other ideas. I mean, randomly, your girl needs some glasses. So I started looking at different, glass options, and whatnot. Yes, I wear contacts, but I don't wear them throughout the day when I'm at home. And so, so majority of the time I go around not being able to clearly see. So it would be good for me to have glasses. So then that way, I could just pop them on and take them off without having to worry about if I'm going to sleep in my contacts or not. So anywho, yeah, so that's something that's on my to-do list that I want to get for myself. And knowing me, I like to ball on a budget. I like to get multiple pairs for less. And I know y'all probably have seen all those different websites that are out there. So I'm just was kind of glancing and looking on those, perusing, right? I was looking on those. looking at different options, like, what would I get? And all of that. And so, my mind was just all over the place this morning. But ultimately, I finally was like, I think, what time? Like, it had to have been after 4, after 5. Yeah, that whole hour kind of went by after I did the prayer meditation. And I don't know, like I said, I was all over the place. So ultimately, when I did settle my mind back down to think, like, okay, well, what is the Lord wanting me to say today? Like, what is he giving me today? I went back to the Strongs, and then I started looking up definitions that's around that. So I looked up appointed, and then, oh no, I think I looked up appoint, and then ultimately, it didn't really, it wasn't resonating. So then, but something did come into my mind, appointed and anointed, which I was like, I wonder, did I talk about that before? Even though it don't matter, because I know I probably repeat topic names all the time, but I did look it up today. I was just like, let me see if I talked about anointed and appointed before, and I did. It was flipped though. I think I talked about appointed and anointed, whatever. I had already talked about that topic before, and I was like, well, I don't know. So then I went back to the Strongs, I looked at it again, then I defined the words and everything like that. And then ultimately I looked up appointed. I focused on that, appointed again. And once I got there, y'all, it felt like I was just reading a letter. It felt like all the verses were going back to back and that they all made sense, like right behind the other one. So much so where I was like, these are a lot of verses. I'm gonna have to like, some of these are going to be for the Go Deeper section. And so that's what I did. I kind of was reading them in order, writing them down in the order that I was reading it, and it sounded like a letter to me, which hopefully maybe will be a letter to you, But yeah, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So the definition of appoint says assign a job or role to. The second definition says determine or decide on. And then the word again, the definition says another time, once more. So if we're thinking these definitions, let's just look at, I guess, the first definition of appoint and the second definition of again. We're saying assign a job or role to once more. So I'm like, okay, interesting. And then I started to look up the verses centered around that. I usually look through, did I put it on here? Bible info or man, why don't I know stuff this morning? Bible info or open Bible, that's what it is. Openbible.info. I probably need to add this to my list of links for y'all. It's in my book, or it's in the juice. Those that have that. But yeah, it's in my resource section, I think. Or no, yes it is, openbible.info. So that's where I usually go to find my verses, and I put in the topics, and it helps me X, Y, and Z sort things out. So yeah. So let me just read these to y'all. I'm gonna try to read them back to back. Yeah, I'll try to read them back to back. So here we go. John 15:16. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatsoever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Matthew 24:44. Therefore, you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you. Friends, I don't know how y'all feel about that. Again, I put the verses in between so y'all know what I was reading and to know where the separate moments come. And who knows, maybe I'll read it again, just straight through. But to me, that sounded like a letter. That sounded like I guess a reminder. It refreshed me this morning to read that, because I just was like, I was kind of mentally like, maybe I'm tired, Lord. Maybe I'm, weary or something like that. And I don't know, he just was reminding me that, hey, he chose me, right? But it's time for this season, basically, he's telling me I need to stay ready. I mean, hopefully, and I'm here reminding all of us that we need to stay ready because he's coming in an hour that we may not expect. And so perhaps I need to continue to humble myself uh, to God, and so he can exalt me. That's what I'm receiving today. So I don't know about y'all, but that was encouraging and inspiring to me. And it continued. It continued. So I would say, before I read this again, I'll read it all again. But I would say for those that feel like they're a part of the remnant, for those that feel like, yes, I'm hearing from the Lord, I believe and receive, and I'm in the place of the remnant of God in these last days, right? In this season, then I would say the Go Deeper section is for you. To continue this conversation that the Lord has bestowed upon me today. I feel like, the verses that are in the Go Deeper section would, just give more understanding and more clarity and encouragement for that particular people, I think. Now, obviously, it's for everybody, I'm sure. But if you're listening to the sound of my voice today, I'm just saying that if you are part of the remnant, I think that you might benefit from those verses in the Go Deeper section, because I did. Let me read that again to y'all, just straight through. So here it is. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. Therefore, you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, so that at the proper time he may exalt you. Man, look. All right. Well, again, that encouraged and inspired me this morning. That totally sounded like a letter, and it was like, hey, Miracle, here's a little something for you. Keep on going, girl. What I done told you to do. But yeah, that's the juice, y'all. That's the juice this morning, man. Again, I hope it's encouraging, inspiring. Please go deeper if that's what you feel led to do. But the Bible verse of today is Colossians 3:16. It says, let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. Friends, I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration and juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Now, y'all know that tomorrow's Friday, so that means a new episode of God, Sex, and Love, the talk show, should be going live at 7 p.m. It should be a chat with Miss Daisy Page. She's a lovely, lovely lady that has a powerful testimony, and I say is very strong fighter in the midst of a quote unquote terminal illness, and the Lord is using her testimony. So I hope that you guys tune in tomorrow at 7 to hear that. And yeah, I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow with the Lord's will. Bye-bye. I was going to keep the conversation going, y'all, because y'all know we're just a few days away from our little guy's birthday. The countdown, I think, 2 days? So today and tomorrow. So then on Saturday is his birthday. Trying to get the plan together, man. Trying to figure out, like, how am I going to tell him that he's going to the zoo, and all those different things. I think I got his birthday cake situation sorted, the idea of it anyway, sorted in my mind. I think, okay, I'm gonna share it with y'all, because y'all ain't gonna tell him, right? Okay. So this is what I think I'm gonna do for his birthday cake situation. I think I'm gonna get cupcakes, right? But then I'm gonna get animal cookies and put them on the cupcakes. That's what I think, because we're going to the zoo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I think that would be cute. So I'll take photos when we do it. That's the plan, though. Still don't have everything completely planned out. I got like a little quote unquote itinerary that we can possibly go by. I think it should be fun. I don't think I'm gonna do the t-shirts. I think maybe I'll just try to get our little family to wear the same color or something like that. Trying to be a good steward of my funds, y'all. I really am. So that would not say it would have been a waste, because maybe we could have worn the short shirts again. No, I'm sure me and his papa could, but obviously he's a growing little boy, so if he had got one that matched, eventually he wouldn't be able to wear it no more. So I was like, let's just probably wear the same color or something like that. So I'm gonna try to do that. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, that's the idea regarding that. That's the idea regarding his cake. And I think what I might do, this is what I'm thinking. I saw this little gift. It's at Target or something like that. And apparently it's like animal matching game or something like that. And so I'm thinking about the way we'll tell him that he's going to the zoo is I'll get this gift, we'll wrap it, we'll let him open it. And when he opens it, hopefully he knows that they're animals, because I mean, I think he knows animals. So like, what are those, NJ? It'll be like animals, like, gosh, you're going to the zoo, for your birthday. Maybe I will see if that's cute. But because basically last year we when he opened up the door that morning on his birthday, we just kind of bombarded him with balloons to be like, happy birthday. That's what we did last time. So, and I ain't got a bunch of balloons like we had last time. So I think that's what I might do this time. Just get this gift, wrap it up, let him open it, and that'll be his like invitation to the zoo to let him know that's what he's doing. But we'll see. We'll see what the Lord do. That's just things on my mind. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, so I guess y'all can let me know what y'all think. Comment below, X, Y, and Z on all of my little birthday plans for my little guy. And then next week is all about my big guy. Because hubby's birthday is next week, and we were kind of talking about that, like trying to figure out what time should we go to dinner and all that good stuff. But yeah, so I'm excited. I'm excited to celebrate them in their days. Your girl is kind of booked over the next few days. Today I'm supposed to go to a meeting. Tomorrow, nothing that I know of. I can't remember. Tomorrow, nothing that I know of. Saturday is all about little guy. Sunday, I'm doing a gig. Monday, I might be having another meeting so I can prepare for another event next Saturday. And then, yeah, my husband's birthday is on Thursday this week. We might celebrate him on Friday night. And then, yeah, I got another event on Saturday. And then I think that's it until the 22nd. Then I got a Miracle Plays event. Your girl is getting booked, man. I'm booked around here. October's a busy month, obviously, but to God be the glory for it, And again, thank you to the people that are booking, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to, support your girl in any aspect, hire me, buy a book, anything. I mean, actressmiraclesims.com is the best place to go because it has all of my information, all of my endeavors and everything like that. I'm also thinking about ways to give back as well. So I'm thinking about that. Actually, something came on my heart and mind this morning to do. So maybe something that I compare with the juice. If you get the juice, you'll get a free gift. Thinking about that. Also, maybe working on a gift box. I'm just giving y'all all the tea this morning. I'm thinking about working on a gift box for unwind self-care. Just probably try to put in a whole lot of different little unwind goodies for, I guess it'll be catered towards women, but yeah, making a nice little gift box with a bunch of goodies to remind ladies to unwind, hopefully to assist in their unwind experience. Yeah, because actually I know I was chit-chatting with one on, well, I just call her my sister-in-law. I was chit-chatting with her, and she has two little ones, and and I'm like, girl, we got to remember to take time to unwind. Like, I got all access to all these things. I kind of want to send you a care package. So maybe I'll do that. I guess between me and y'all ain't gonna tell her, are you? I think what I might do is, well, I'm gonna create the gift box so I can show y'all the gift box, but then I might gift it to her when I get done with all my promotional stuff. What y'all think? That's a good idea. Throw some hearts, throw some likes. Let your girl know. But that's what I'm thinking about that. But yeah, so got a lot of ideas, a lot of plans, a lot of things in the works. Busy month, but to God be the glory for all of that. It's exciting to, have these ideas. Again, I appreciate the fresh anointing and reminder of the appointment that the Lord has bestowed upon me. I'm gonna tell y'all one more thing, then I'm gonna let y'all go. Basically, I also was reminded this morning as I was writing down these verses and everything that somebody said when I shared with them my origin story. Somebody said that you technically wasn't supposed to be here, which I could see, because again, I think I've shared with you guys in the past about, how my father was conceived and technically how I was conceived and whatnot. And so it's like, technically, right, he wasn't supposed to be here, therefore I wasn't supposed to be here, based on the agreements, right, the covenants that was in place. But I guess by me being here, I feel like the Lord, I guess, is using, I feel like he used both of us. Obviously, he used my dad, in his way. And prayerfully, he's using me, and whatnot, as well. And so to God be the glory for that. And again, it goes on because now my little guy's here and everything like that. So, so shout out to these matriarchs that, raised their children, kept their children, and raised their children to be who they were, and who led for me to be who I am, and then hopefully for my son to be who he is, and it'll go on and on and on because of that. So thank God for that. And hey man, I don't know if you are feeling anywhere remotely close to where I was feeling, where I'm like, oh, I'm kind of tired, or should I be taking a break, X, Y, and Z. And then the Lord's reminded me, like, hey, you were created for a reason and a season and everything like that. So, again, if you made it this far in the conversation, if you listen to me this long, then hopefully that reminds you that you are beautifully and wonderfully made as well, and for a reason and a season. And so let's get on our jobs, y'all. Let's get on our jobs and do what it is the Lord wants us to do, because there's plenty of work to do. And plenty of reasons to do it, because God wants all of us, right? He would love for all of us to repent and to draw near to him. And that's the juice today. But I'm gonna let y'all go because I done talked, I don't know how long now, and about 20 something minutes now, and it's way after the juice and everything like that. Did I go back to sleep yesterday? Y'all want to know about that? Because I told you I was gonna let you know. No, I didn't. I don't remember. No, I don't think I did. I don't think I went back to sleep after I did the juice. So there you go. Story of my life. But okay, for real this time. Have a great, great Thursday. And I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow on Friday. Bye.